Ooh, where's Gravy? Where the frig is Gravy? She's not up there. I don't know where she went now. Gravy, I'm laying down because I'm a lazy asshole right now. I just got done eating some pesto pizza. Now, because of garlic and the garlic and the pesto, now I'm farting all night. Well, actually, it's daytime, but whatever. I'm laying down because I'm a lazy fat ass right now. Because I don't work because of the neighborhood that I live in. They don't hire people from this neighborhood. So anyway, I didn't go diving dumpster. Yeah, that's what my dad calls dumpster diving. He's dyslexic, so he says diving dumpster. I didn't go dumpster diving this week. Because it was raining those days, and all the good swag would have been wet, and I didn't go, so whatever. I did platinum Mortal Kombat X last night. That was a good feeling. That's another platinum on my belt. And the last two I got were Mortal Kombat X and Dark Souls 2. I got the platinums for both of those games. But there is one thing I'd like to mention, and that is, now, okay, there is one thing I'd like to mention, and I don't quote me on it yet, because to be honest, I don't know if it'll ever happen. But I have an idea for a new YouTube video. I can't talk about the details of it. But just know that it's possibly the greatest video I probably would have ever put out. Okay, this video has it all. Just this is gonna be like one of those like magnum opuses of someone's career. But I'm not sure if it'll ever I'm not sure if it will ever Gravy! 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 Cut it out. I don't know if this will ever come to light, because it's something I really can't explain it, but it's something that I have to try to find at somebody's house. And if it's still around, I would know where it is at a certain person's house. Okay? It's just that I don't know if the thing exists anymore or not, but it's something that I have to kind of steal from, not steal, but I don't want to, I'm not going to steal it, just kind of borrow it, but I don't want to ask anyone, the person that it belongs to, if I can borrow it, because then they could ask why. But and I'm not gonna try to explain it on YouTube. Like, just one day, just look at the YouTube channel. It'll be up maybe. But I mean, this thing is probably like 30 years in the making. But if I remember correctly, it would have been the greatest thing ever that I've ever put on YouTube. I would have thought, you know. I mean, and I'm sure that the hints that I'm dropping, you're automatically assuming what it is, and you're probably right if you're thinking that, but it's still a fun thing to put up, you know. It's just that it's just so hard to. Oh my god. Ugh. Now, the other. Oh, hi, Gravy. The other day, I was at someone's house, and they had to leave their house um, because what was it? They had to leave their house because they had to go to the store or something. And I said, what, do I have to leave? I don't feel like leaving. And they said, yeah, you could stay here alone. And then that person said, just don't go snooping through the house. And I didn't snoop through the house. But I'm kind of kicking myself in the ass for not snooping, but not, you know, I could have took what I was looking for, because I actually just remembered all this maybe a couple days ago, and I was like, dude, I could have probably looked to see if I could find that item or whatever, and then did the YouTube video. So I don't really want to ask somebody if they still have it, but so that's why I kind of have to, like, you know, take it, and then hopefully they never, like, find out it's taken or whatever, or just take it and then just, probably, use it and then, like, bring it back or something without them knowing, because they don't use it that. I don't think they use this item that much. In fact, I could guarantee you that if I took it, they wouldn't even have noticed. But yeah, I mean, how you doing, Gravy? I mean, I can see what I can do. in regards to that. So I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Hey, what the hell, Gravy? This is what Gravy does. He gets all pissed off at nothing. Well, at least I wasn't cut to shreds by her. I don't know what the hell happened. You seen it on camera, nothing happened. And she just flipped out for no reason. But, yeah, I mean... And, no, I'm not... This object is not a dildo or anything else. It's not anything like that. It's something pretty benign, actually. And, yeah, I mean... I mean, if I ask to borrow this thing, they'll ask questions about it, no doubt. And there, you know, if it ends up on YouTube, they're gonna. If I say I want to use it for a YouTube video, my parents don't like. Well, now I just got the cat out of the bag. Yeah, I would have to take this from my parents' house. But they're not. They don't like me doing these YouTube videos anyway. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, I have to actually steal this object from them, and it's not money. It's not anything weird. It's not any weed or anything illegal. It's just that if I ask them for it, it's just gonna raise a lot of questions. So, I'm going to take a few days. I'm going to think of some ways I can kind of, you know, take it or whatever. Or bring it up in a way that I could have it somehow. I mean, I do have some solutions off the bat here, and like I said, I don't even know if this thing exists anymore. That's the thing. I mean, I remember seeing it like probably like 8 years ago or so over there, and I just never got around to it, and I kind of forgot about it, and then I remembered it just now. And I mean, I know it's stealing, but you know what? Oh, I wish I could do this without stealing it. I mean, it's... You know, I just don't want to have to explain the situation to them. I mean, all I need is to borrow it and then bring it back, but I have to borrow it without them knowing, and bring it back without them knowing too. So I do have if I'm gonna do this, okay, and I gotta do it without them knowing, okay. It's either I have to wait And see that's the problem too. That's also a big problem. Oh my God, this is so difficult. You know, my parents' dog died a couple days ago. They had to put it down. So that means that they can't take the dog out anymore. What are you gonna do? Walk a dead dog? No. But which means that when they're out walking the dog, I can't just go take it because there's no time for them to walk. You know, because no dog equals no walk. You know. But if they get a new dog, then they're gonna have to walk the dog. Then I can go and take what I need from there. I mean, bringing it back is no problem, because it's kind of a small object anyway. So I can just take it, do what I need to do, bring it back, and then just I could bringing it back just means that I would have to put it somewhere in the house. So I could put it, you know, if my dad goes to the bathroom or something, I can just throw it under something, you know, and that would be it. Then they move it and go, oh, I'll just get here, whatever, put it back where it belongs. So it's just getting the object that's a pain in the ass. Okay. I do have an idea of how to get it. But yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a tough one. This is gonna be a tough one because he's always in there, and oh great, you cut the shit. Ugh. Ow. So I'm just trying to think of ways, oh my God, to do this. And that's all I really have to say at this point. I mean, it's gonna. I don't count on it or anything like that. I'm gonna try my best to do what I could, and that's about it. But if it does happen, and the YouTube video is made of it, well then expect it to be one of the best YouTube videos that I've ever done. Probably like one of the funniest YouTube videos ever made, that I've ever made, I should say. There's a lot of humor in it, and yeah, so I'm gonna turn this off now, and because Gravy just took a shit, it stinks, so I have to go clean out her box. All right. Ooh.